All right, guys, Supreme Family Garden here, and today, guys, what we're doing is we're cleaning the opposite side of the property, and in the process we found a lot of muscadines that actually grew over into the trees that were here. But if you guys can see, we got a lot of this cleared out. Okay, so now in the process I'm going to show you guys exactly what happens with untamed muscadines. Okay, now remember, guys, for instance, we're going to say this plant right here was actually in the off season, it grew down into the ground. All right, and now as you guys can watch me follow this here, now if you can see how it rooted itself like this. Now I'm going to try and, oh man, it's a hard root there. Okay, and again, here's another set of roots, guys. I'm going to pull these babies up. Here's another one. And this baby's going out there. Oh, man. Wow. Okay. Now, again, look how long this baby is. And it grew here just from another plant. Okay, and the reason why we're doing this is because I'm trying to actually give my grapes a little bit more lighting, because with the heavy debris that was on this side of the property, my grapes weren't getting enough, you know, circulation and things like that due to some research that I was reading about. So I figured I'd come out here. I took a week off of work, and this is what I've been doing. Sorry I haven't made a video in a while, guys, but again, I'm back. And thanks for all the support. So if you can see here, we're going to definitely get a lot more light to come in for these grapevines for 2019 season. So I'm hopefully we'll have a very productive crop. All right. And again, guys, these grapevines grow, I mean, like out of control, because I had no clue like how bad this was. But again, it's a gift and it's a curse. It's a lot of work to actually get this stuff out of here. But I've, again, found a lot more muscadine grapes back here in doing so. And now watch this vine here, guys. Now this is coming off of this foot on here. And let's see where this baby's going. See, and again, she has actually rooted somewhere else. So what I actually could do is I could cut this here, and this would be another grape that I could actually propagate. But we're gonna follow this bad baby and see where she's going. Tangle webs, we weave. Okay, like right here, this is gonna be a plant. So I'm gonna pull her up and I'll replant her. Like we made, I think, probably about $400 off of propagating muscadines. Oh wow, look at this one. This one's actually going to a different one. Look at this one, guys. It is a mess. See here? They just grow out, guys, and they just root wherever, and it's, oh my God. I think I'm gonna have to get the snips on this one. I didn't think it was this bad over here. Okay, we're gonna probably cut it here for one plant. And again, guys, it's rooted down here. So it's probably gonna be about 5 plants. Nice sized plants actually with this one bush. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just leave this here, and I'm gonna pull this up so I can kind of see what I'm doing and hope no rattlesnakes come out of here and bite me. Because honey, you're on the opposite side of the fence, so you can't save me today. See here, guys, now what was gonna happen in the spring, all of these wild bushes and foolishness was just gonna grow up along the fence line and make it look hideous, number one, and it's gonna block the actual sunlight from getting to my muscadine plants. And again, we have so many here and not being able to get fruit. I said this is gonna be the first year that I'm actually gonna give it my all and make sure everything is perfect. So that's what I've been out here doing. But guys, when you have your muscadine plants, pruning is key. I mean key. Or you will have a mess like what I have here. Okay, right, guys, now what I'm gonna do here is, if you can put the camera here, honey. These are things that have actually been growing along this fence line for years, and every year, you notice, I just snip them back. But this year, I'm actually gonna dig this hammer knocker up. All right, guys, this is my hole that just broke. So we're gonna make sure you guys don't buy one of these, because it's in good shape, and I don't know what in the world just happened. I guess that's gonna be it for this. I'm taking this baby back to Lowe's. Let me throw this on the other side of the fence. Man, I gotta go and pull this thing up. See all these vines and things like this, guys? What's gonna happen? It's just gonna grow right up along the fence line, right along with the grapes. And this year, I'm not having that. Now this, I think, is a Chaney root. I want to get this up so you guys can see it. Now, a friend of mine told me what you do with this Chaney root is you boil it, and you add a little bit of ginger and some brown sugar to it after you dry it out for a few days, I guess. And then you drink the water, and it's supposed to be like Viagra. Chaney root, free Viagra. And I probably should have went and got that for me, honey, baby. But anyway, I'm gonna continue here with my snips along the fence line and show you guys just for another moment on me trying to get this fence line cleared. Now right here, this is actually a raspberry bush, okay? Now this raspberry plant, they're very invasive, just like the muscadines. They'll just grow anywhere. But I don't want it here. I don't know, it hurts my heart to dig it up and just throw it away. So you know what, I'm just pot it up, you think? Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll leave it and I'll come back to that another day. I'm just trying to really get the fence nice and clear today. Now right here, I'm gonna try and pull this up. Okay. Coming right up, that's a good thing. Now if you look here, this one's actually growing underneath the fence. Now guys, this is the con of actually growing muscadines along the fence line, because it's you know, you gotta work both sides. Thanks, honey. See here's another grapevine over here that is actually grown right here. I'm gonna pot this baby up and put it on the market as well. It broke off at a bad angle. No roots on it, but I think I can save it. Let's lay it right here. And again, guys, see all these weeds and stuff like this? These are things you definitely don't want to grow next to your muscadine vines, because come May, I'll have every vine growing up here competing for nutrients and everything with my muscadine, so I definitely don't want that. So that's why I'm out here doing it. I also read about a product that I could actually spray to kill the weeds, but with my luck, it's probably gonna kill my muscadine, so I'm just gonna spend the day out here, guys, and pull weeds. See here, guys, look at this. So again, growing your muscadine, guys, just stay on top of it. Let's see if this is a muscadine plant. Nope, this is actually just a wild vine. Make sure we get the roots up. Another Chaney root. Remember, guys, Chaney root enhances your love tackle. Whew. Oh, here's another, I think this is a grapevine that we can propagate. Yep, sure is. Here, guys, here's another grapevine. I'm gonna propagate this baby. Just laying it over the fence here. It's kind of warm out today, so I'll make sure I pot those things up as soon as I'm done here. Oh, another thing, guys, I went to a vineyard. I went to a vineyard probably like a week or so ago after I made my previous Muscadine video. And the young lady was actually telling me that since my plants are actually grown in mulch and I do use compost, that I don't have to necessarily use so much fertilizer. So what I'm gonna do this year is I'm gonna, once the fruit starts to set on the plant, I'm actually gonna use something like a 5-5-5 instead of like a 10-10-10, because my nutrients should already be in this mulch and compost and things like that. But I'm hoping I don't have to use anything, but let's all pray for the best. And so that's another thing, guys, with your muscadine plants. You know, a lot of people are recommending 10-10-10, but talking to a young lady who's been growing, her family owns an orchard probably like 15 miles from here, and she was explaining to me that they only fertilize their trees, their plants, once a year. When on YouTube, guys are recommending calcium nitrate like twice a year, 10-10-10, and she said a lot of that's going to depend on how your plants are actually grown. So before you guys go out and actually use such a high fertilizer like that, just make sure you know what's around your plants. Say mulch. If you're using mulch, remember the mulch is actually nutrients in itself. So go with a lower fertilizer. That way you don't get a lot of grape loss and things like that, okay? But again, guys, this is Supreme Family Garden, and we're just wanting to show you guys what we're working on with these doggone muscadine plants again, and showing you guys what we're doing here. Now, you know what? Let's go back down and let's see exactly how many more muscadines we can show them that we can get up on this side of the fence. Now, guys, remember I made a video a few weeks back about muscadines, and see here, guys, see how these are just wild vines that actually grow up along the fence. I snipped these back a few weeks ago, so I'm just gonna take them off. So that way, if I can control it, it'll still have my fence looking somewhat nice instead of with all types of garbage, when those are things that no one really wants around their muscadines, okay? Watch your step, honey. All right, guys, now here's the baby. Now this is going, oh my God. Okay, actually I can cut this off. Again, guys, I'm gonna cut this one at 4 nodes, okay? Now with the other end of this, I think it's rooted somewhere. Let's see. Look at that, guys. Oh my God, oh God, I should have kept that on there. Yeah, I'm gonna propagate this. And this is actually a southern home. So I'm gonna keep this baby. Now you're gonna be propagating tonight. Okay. Now let's see what we have here. This is going all the way up there. Now let's find the root system to this baby. Let's see what we're working with. Okay. Now, honey, if you can hold the camera so they can actually see. Now, guys, remember, if I didn't clear this year, this is what type of mess. Now, what's going to happen is there's going to be rats, every different rodent creature. They're going to just sleep here and eat my muscadines all year. But I got another trick for that. I'm going to have it all nice and clean. They have to find a new home. They won't eat Sue's muscadines this year. Jesus, that's a long. You know, guys, when I was a kid, and we used to see Tarzan swinging through the jungle, right, on a vine, and I used to say, man, what type of vine can a person swing from? Man, I think I could swing from some of these vines that were here. Honey, if you turn it right there, there was a vine attached to that tree that I think the thing would have held probably like 300 pounds. I cut it down and I showed it to the kids on the baseball team, but if I found a piece of it, I'll show you guys in a second. Now see here, guys, this thing has roots coming out of every single angle. I think I'm gonna have to move this tree because I don't want to damage it and snip it in the wrong place. Let me cut this down a bit so I can work a little bit better. That's a nice Chaney root there. Natural Viagra here, guys. Now I'm gonna throw this on the other side of the fence. Me and my wife might watch the late night show. Oh, and guys, again, thanks for all the nice comments and things like that. I'm sorry that I haven't gotten back to anybody, but that really took a toll on me. But I'm back at it again. We actually bought my friend a mulberry tree I'm gonna plant in the back for him. Okay, now this is connected. Oh my God. Guys, like, look at this mess. Guys, don't do what I did and just let this stuff kind of go. Because this is, oh my God. Now I'm going to have to move all of this to get down in there because I got to save the root system on this tree. Actually, here we go right here. Honey, can you bring this? Now, guys, look at how high this vine is. And look at what happened. I think what it was is I actually threw a log on the opposite side of the fence. And the vine went down and rooted itself, okay? Because if you can look, the vine's right actually underneath a root here, okay, which is a blessing because now I have an early root start so I can, Jesus, Lord, give me strength. Damn. Guys, this is a hard vine. Sweet Jesus. Let's cut this baby back. All right, guys, I'm gonna finish this up because I'm afraid to keep this camera on because I have a feeling in my heart that there's something living in this and I don't want you guys to see it. But I'll give you guys a part 2 update on what I'm doing, okay? Happy Valentine's Day to all of you beautiful people. Thanks so much for the support. Thanks so much for watching. May God bless you all. Amen.